The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page news.
It's what's trending now.
All right. Award-winning actress and comedian Monique posted a video on Instagram that stirred up the great debate about hair bonnets and durags. Monique says that she was surprised by the number of women that she saw in the Atlanta airport wearing hair bonnets. She left out Miami. When she saw women at Atlanta airports wearing hair bonnets, head scarves, slippers, and even pajamas, and wonders when we lost pride in being presentable when we leave the house. Here's a clip.
So yesterday, I was in the airport in Atlanta, and as we began to walk through the airport, I saw so many of our young sisters in head bonnets, scarves, slippers, pajamas, blankets wrapped around them, and this is how they're showing up to the airport. I've been seeing sisters showing up with these bonnets and headscarves and their slippers. And the question that I'm having to you, my sweet babies, when did we lose pride in representing ourselves? When did we step away of let me make sure I'm presentable when I leave my home so that if I'm out in the street, I look like I have pride in myself? And I'm not saying no full face of makeup. I'm not saying no full front lace frontal. I'm not saying none of that. All I'm saying is, could you please comb your hair? And if you don't want to comb your hair, they got enough out here now, baby, where you can style yourself up and look like you have pride. I'm not saying you don't have pride, but the representation that you're showing, someone would have to ask you to know that you had it. Represent you with pride, my babies. And that may be a part of us helping our community. Because if you look like you don't give a damn, how you going to be treated? And queens don't walk around with bonnets and headscarves and slippers and pajamas. That's for the house. When you go outside, represent you, baby, like you are worthy and you deserve the title of Hey Queen.
Now, first of all, she had the kahunas, because I swear it and I'm just saying personally, it throws me off a little bit. And I'm not coming from a place of judgment. Maybe I'm, no. Let me.
Don't apologize.
I'm not gonna be. Thank you. I'm not gonna apologize for being raised correctly by my grandparents. But here's the problem. Here's the problem. The problem is when you get to a point where you can't be critiqued by anyone, then you're really lost because you don't know what to do. You know, if you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, whatever age you are, and you can't be critiqued without gaslighting the one that's doing the critique, because Michael Jordan and LeBron, and Kobe, three of the greatest to play the game, but they had a coach. And they would not have won what they won without a coach. And guess what their coach had? A coach.
Okay.
Their coaches had coaches. And whenever you get to a point where you position people that they cannot say anything to you about anything, then we are totally lost. You know what I'm saying? And she used keywords. She said queens. She said babies. She said auntie. And it came from a place of love. And, and then I saw people on Shade Room in the comments talking about how you going to make a public speech and you got a bed. Well, she was in the comforts of a hotel room. She wasn't out in public.
But her hair was nice, Ricky.
Yes, no, they're talking about her bathrobe. They were talking about her bathrobe. But the thing about it is the speech was big. She could have did the video naked for all I care, because the speech, the speech was that powerful. To no matter what she had on, and if she had a damn bonnet on herself, the words and what she spoke, it came from such a it was genuine, it was heartfelt, it was sincere, and I just hope that some people would take heed to it and not be offended. I ran into two young ladies at Walmart that had bonnets on, and they were just so excited to see me, and I just gave them a big old hug. And, try to give them a little bit of love with followed by a little bit of positive reinforcement. And I put them to the side and said, hey, listen, I said, y'all love me? They said, yes, we love you. We listen to you every morning. I said, I love y'all too. And I love you enough to tell you, don't bring your ass back. If I see y'all again with Bonnets on in Walmart, I got serious with them. They said, what? I said, if I see you in Walmart with Bonnets on again, I said, listen, what are the odds that you was going to run into Rickey Smiley? Quote unquote. I'm a public figure. I'm a famous comedian. I'm in the top 20. I'm damn good.
You up there, Rick. You up there.
So if what are the odds?
Yeah.
What are the odds of you running into Rickey Smiley, your favorite comedian radio personality at Walmart? They said, and they were like 21, 22. They said, man, it was like, sir, we apologize. You're absolutely right. I said, here's my number. Here's some tickets to karaoke. I want to see you out of those Bonnets. I want to see you looking good. Food and drinks on me. I love y'all. I'll see y'all at karaoke tomorrow night. They said, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I said, I want to see you looking your best. And same thing with a guy that played basketball for the University of Texas. University of Texas, and I'm looking at his underwear going up the escalator in Atlanta airport. And I said, you play basketball for the Texas where Kevin Durant came? Texas Longhorn? He said, yes, sir. I said, well, why am I looking at your underwear going up the escalator? He said, oh, sir, I don't have a belt. I took my belt off immediately and gave it to him. Put it on now. Because if you're going to sag your pants like that, then take the jacket off. That's not a representation of University of Texas basketball program.
That is the point. The representation, Rickey.
Absolutely.
That right there is the exact point. And that's what our grandparents taught us. You know, we had our Sunday's best, your good clothes. You know, you had your play clothes and your good clothes. And our parents didn't play about us walking out the house and not representing this last name properly. And where that got lost in the last 20 years, I think that's what Monique was speaking to. And the same thing you're speaking to is representing us as a people, as a family, as a community. We used to take pride in that. We used to walk out dripping, but nowadays we're walking out in the same thing we slept in. And
we got to push
confusing.
It back. We cannot.
But that's become the fashion statement now, is to look like you're not trying to look good. That's the look that
a bonnet
and the stigma that it creates, because here we are educated. You don't even have to be educated. Good home training. You don't have to go to college to have good home training, because when it comes to the educated and people that got good home training, I have a good vibe, with people like that, because people just operate, in a certain manner. And I'm not coming from a place of judgment either. But millions of dollars walking through Miami and Atlanta airport, in Baltimore International Airport, in Reagan Airport, in DFW Airport, in O'Hare, in Midway, millions of dollars. You don't know who you gonna meet or whatever. Preparation meets opportunities. Let's go to the phone. Good morning.
Well, I think that Monique is right. Take that mess off y'all head, that big overgrown trash bag. Go get y'all some real clothes. Stop coming out looking like that. We can't even properly holler at you because you look like somebody old leg grandma. We sick of it.
I am so tired of seeing bonnets and durags in public. I need people to be presentable in public and stop looking ratchet. We are not a ratchet people. I'm tired of ratchetness, and Monique was polite. Her other rants have been crazy. This one, I agree with her 100%. There's nothing wrong with decency.
Man, look. You need to, get your hair straight before you leave the house. I'm tired of seeing all these bonnets out. They don't be matching what you got on, and they stink. Y'all don't wash them bonnets, man. What's the problem with it? Real talk. Make sure you got your hair did.
The place in time for that is inside your house, inside your bedroom. I always say do not walk past the front door with your pajamas, bonnet, or slippers on. I tell my daughter all the time, don't even go to the mailbox. Don't walk out my door with no bonnet on your head.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
How do you agree?
Yeah. It's just time for decency, because sometimes I think we take things too far, and you just cannot allow this council generation to train you and to condition you not to say anything to them or say anything about anything. And that's what's happening.
Yeah.
We are starting to become conditioned not to say anything about anything, because yes, it might not be your business, but it affect you, because when you're trying to blend in with other races, Asian people don't do it. The Nigerians walk around looking beautiful, looking like the queens that they are.
Come on, Rick.
The Iranians or whatever in different ones or whatever. Why are we on the only race of people to doing stuff like that? And then we ain't gonna just do the women, the men too. Walking through Atlanta airport, sitting over there, your pants pulled all the way down for what?
And with tank tops on
Rickey,
in public.
It's that do-rag because it's as bad as a bonnet.
Right.
It stinks also, and you need that at home. If your waves aren't there, then they not going to be there.
Okay.
Yeah, that used to be a trend back in the day, but the trend has passed. It was
and a tank top is not a shirt.
No, we couldn't.
It's called an undergarment.
Yeah.
Now, if that tank top don't say Chicago Bulls or Utah Jazz
Jersey
or Miami Heat,
there you go.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Or Atlanta Hawks, Falcons, same thing. I think they use the same players on both teams. or Dallas Mavericks. If it don't say one, you don't wear it. And I don't care. Here's the thing, and I'm not trying to tell nobody how to be. I'm just telling y'all, young adults, to teach your kids this, man. Don't. You don't have to bring the hood everywhere. I dare you to be different. I dare you to be unique. I dare you to be classic. I'm gonna post a picture of my grandparents at the club in the 50s. I'm gonna post that picture of my grandparents and show you how our ancestors used to get down. Man, we are black, we are beautiful, and we are proud. And let's just take pride in ourselves, because you don't know who you're going to meet, man. Somebody give you a business card that'll add a couple of zeros to your income.
Well,
Telling you, man, sit down and listen to folks. Man, one day, I'm going to sit down and have this conversation with y'all on the air. Kim, make a note of this. And I'm going to tell y'all how one critique changed my life. And I had a real big fight with a mentor. And I didn't really fight, but I was just pushing back a little bit. Because, I'm proud. I have my little ego. But, man, when I tell you I got put in check and it paid off because I listened. So I'll tell y'all about that one day this week. We're going to fit it into the schedule. And I really want you to listen to it because it really changed my life. All right, y'all. It's Rickey Smiley Morning Show.